So, 5 years ago, I decided to start something new, something challenging. I want to become the best. I want to become a Pokemon master. I wanna be the very best. No one ever was. Wait. That's a totally different storyline. Oh yeah. I want to start something challenging. So I decided to start my own YouTube channel and try to get as big as possible on the platform. Now, it has been 5 years. And I'm still not big on the platform, so I guess I just gotta quit. Like, there's no point. But with that said, last week I hit 10,000 subscribers. That's insane. 10,000 people followed me. I gotta give something back to my subscribers. I have to do something special. So, shall we do this, guys? Let's get started. What's going on, guys? Thanks for coming by and welcome for today's video. The channel hit 10,000 subscribers, which is a big milestone. And of course, in the intro I was just being sarcastic. I'm super happy that I finally hit this dreaded number, and I want to do something special. So the other day on Instagram I put a poll with a few options for you to choose from, at least the ones following me on Instagram. So if you're not, go do that. And in this poll I had 4 answers. In each answer you had 2 more options that you could choose from after, and surprisingly you didn't choose the 10k for 10k special, so I'm gonna leave that for the future. You chose the Balkan day of eating only Balkan meals. Of course, with my personal twist to it and recipes, or doing just my recipes that you've seen on my channel, on my Instagram, all day of eating, just recipes. But chose the Balkan video, and that's what I'm doing today. I actually just went to the store and got me a few ingredients for the first meal I'm gonna be having for the breakfast, and it's gonna be delicious, let me tell you. Today it's not gonna be a cheat day, but still I'm gonna have a really high calorie day. I'm currently bulking on 4,000 calories, so I have quite a few calories to play on. I know that I have not uploaded in more than 2 months. I'm sorry about that. I have to make a video where I can explain why this happened, but let's not ruin the mood. Let's have a nice Balkan day of eating full of recipes, and yeah, guys, hope you're gonna enjoy it. Please make sure to leave a like and comment which out of those Bulgarian dishes you would smash, especially in this anabolic way I'm gonna present them to you. I'm interested, let me know. If you're new, I'm Miljan, and this is my YouTube channel, I Fitness, a channel where I post recipes, fitness and food related stuff mainly. So if you like this kind of content, and if you like to listen to a guy with a Balkan accent, make sure to subscribe. Let's jump to the first meal, which I'm crazy excited about. So let's get to it. Here in Bulgaria we have a few rules. Probably the most important one is that you gotta eat bread in every single meal. Seriously, every meal. You eat rice with chicken, you gotta have bread. You eat potatoes, you gotta eat bread. You just gotta have some form of a baked good alongside your meal. The only time we don't do that is with pasta. I don't understand people that eat garlic bread or garlic sticks or whatever with pasta. Why? Like, why? So for breakfast I'm gonna have bread, and I'm gonna make a very traditional breakfast for us Bulgarians, and I believe all Balkan countries. A few things paired with bread are amazing. That's eggs, lutenica, and some kind of cheese. In this case, I'm gonna be using some whey quark. I'm using this kind, which is a bit more salty, a bit more dry. It's not like quark you're used to. Like, it is more It is not yogurty, it is more like cheese. So let's start prepping this milk. We start with cracking 2 eggs and beat the shit out of them. Some black pepper, bit of salt, half of the container of the whey quark. Mixed up, and this is the done mixture. Now, preheating the oven to about 220 degrees. We get our bread. I'm gonna eat a lot of bread. With a spoon, I'm gonna start spreading, and we're gonna make as many egg sandwiches as we can. They're ready to go in the oven. We're gonna do it like this, and we're gonna leave them till golden brown. In the meantime, we're gonna prep some with Banitsa. Yes, I'm gonna have the whole bread. Something is missing. Yes, that's it. Now we are talking. Let's check the egg sandwiches. They're done. I left them a bit too long. No problem. Actually, I like them just like that. Breakfast is done. Breakfast is served. The Balkan way. And to accompany this breakfast, I'm gonna present you maybe the weirdest drink you have ever seen. We Bulgarians created boza. How to describe it? Boza is a wheat sugar drink. Yeah. And actually, I haven't had it in years, so I'm really excited. This is how it looks like. It has a very sophisticated color and smell. Seriously, this is a thing that you either like or dislike. Bulgarians are split as well, so don't worry. I like it. Now let's give you a quick taste test of the sandwiches. This one is the Banitsa, and on top I put some home prepared pork dried meat with a lot of spices. This is traditional. It's so delicious. Yo, that's so good. Let's try the egg sandwich. You can't get more Balkan than that. Now, we're gonna enjoy this.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine.
Well, you could say this was very nice. Pretty satisfied. It is about 1 hour later. I'm actually with our new roommate. He's gonna be living with us for the next 3 months. It's gonna be annoying, but we're gonna have to bear with him. We're going to the store. I'm actually gonna search for Kufteta, Bulgarian Kufteta, which is like our burgers, but not like your burgers. Ours are better, and they are made from pork mainly, or from beef, or from something that I'm not gonna tell you because you're gonna kill me, as it is very taboo for the Western countries to eat this kind of meat. Let's say I'm gonna go for pork. Пече отивам за конско. Gonna update you a bit later if I found the Kufteta. It's kufte, not kifte. And now let's prep And here's the meal. This will be my pre-workout. Kufteta, or the Bulgarian burgers, Balkan burgers. Here I have a shopska salad. We have onions, cucumbers, tomato, and on top, instead of cheese, I added a bit higher fat whey quark. And I'm not gonna show you how I'm gonna eat it, but I can assure you those are juicy. As you probably saw. And in the meantime, while I eat, I'm gonna show you how I prepare this protein rice pudding, and we're gonna see each other after that. Okay guys, we are pre-making it the day before, so it has time to chill and set in the fridge. As you can see from the ingredients, we are making rice pudding, but not just rice pudding, we are making anabolic, macro-friendly rice pudding, no sugar, no nothing, still delicious. And in Bulgaria and the Balkans, we call it rice milk or milk rice, depends how much you use from the milk and from the rice. But what I'm gonna do here, since I don't drink or use really milk from quite a while, I'm not gonna use, but if you want, you can use it. All we're gonna need for the anabolic rice pudding is 140 grams of a short grain rice, 25 grams of whey protein powder, preferably vanilla, white chocolate. I'm using actually cookies and cream, which in my opinion will work ideal. Toffee flavor drops, I just have them, I'm gonna add some, but if you don't have, just use vanilla packets or vanilla extract. Just a gentle sprinkle of pink salt, it's optional, but I'm gonna add like about a half a gram of xanthan gum just to thicken it up a bit more. I'm not a cinnamon guy, but you gotta have cinnamon on top of rice pudding. And actually this is the only place where I enjoy having some cinnamon. So that's it. First thing, the rice in a big pot. We go to the sink and rinse the rice about 4 times till the water gets pretty clear. Four. Now we add 2.5 times the amount of the rice in water. About this much. I'm gonna add the salt here, the flavor drops, and I actually forgot, I will add as well 10 milliliters of liquid sweetener, because it has to be sweet. Mix it up, and we go to the stove. We turn the heat on high, we're gonna get this to boiling, then we're gonna reduce to low, and let simmer for about 15 minutes. While I wait for the rice, I'm gonna mix the protein powder, and I said just about half a gram of xanthan gum, a little bit of water, and stir till it gets really smooth. This is what is gonna make our rice pudding delicious. Well, and the flavor drops. So water is almost boiling. I think it's time to reduce the heat to low. Now we're gonna leave it simmer for about 15 minutes. And no taking off the lid. The rice has almost absorbed the liquid, and this is when we have to move to the next step. We add our protein mixture. We have to mix it up. Here's our rice pudding. I'll turn off the heat. We put the lid back, take off the heat, and we're gonna let it stay like that for 10 minutes. And then our rice pudding is done.
11 minutes later.
Gonna leave it cool down, and then we just need to... Such a classic. We're done. See you tomorrow.
Many unbearable hours later.
The burgers were pretty tasty, the salad on point. I decided to leave the rice pudding for post-workout because I have not prepped anything. And as you saw, this is a protein rice pudding, so it's gonna be pretty anabolic. Now, I'm off to the gym. I'm not supposed to work out today because I started a new program which is push-pull 4 times per week, but today I'm probably gonna have a bit more food and I'm gonna do a light workout. I'm gonna focus on the muscle groups that are falling behind a bit. Yeah, we'll see, like full body. Maybe I'm gonna record something, maybe I'm not gonna record anything. I want this video to be mainly about the food, about what a Balkan diet looks like, but with a bodybuilding twist. I prefer to give meal ideas for something that you can implement in your diet on the daily with a bit more volume. I know that people from Bulgaria and from the area here are not gonna be happy that I'm saying that this is Balkan food, and at the same time I'm not showing the legit stuff with the Bulgarian cheese and with our Bulgarian yogurt, which actually I'm gonna use tonight. I'm gonna be making Tarator, which is a cold cucumber soup. And tonight, for example, I'm gonna be making a Banitsa, but it will be a more macro-friendly one, made with, again, whey quark. But in my defense, they actually sell at the fast food places Banitsa with whey quark and not with white cheese, so it's still legit. Just a quick update, I'm currently bulking 4,000 calories per day, working out on push-pull 4 times per week. The program, which is divided to a few blocks, and this is like with focus strength. Gyms in Bulgaria reopened only like 2 weeks ago, but as it looks like they might close us again. And for the update, as said, 4,000 calories. I'm keeping super high protein diet with about 250, sometimes a bit more, grams of protein, around 600 grams of carbs, and 55 grams of fat. And that's just personal preference. I don't need that much protein. I'm gonna hit the gym, I'm gonna taste test the rice pudding after it with you, and we'll see what happens. I'm not gonna be able to record from the gym, but since this is a video about my country, Bulgaria, Balkans, I'm gonna teach you some words in Bulgarian. So the best way to say hello to somebody is, for example, at the gym, you go to the biggest bro, the biggest guy, you look him in the eyes and say, нещо проблем ли имаш, а? Много ли се отворя? Guarantee you they will want to make body contact with you. That's good, that's a good thing. By the way, I was joking. Don't say that. You're just gonna get in trouble. Just messing around with you guys to have daima. It's time for some post-workout gains. So guys, this is the rice pudding I showed you how to make. Let's see the consistency. It looks almost perfect. Actually, I think I could have added a bit more water, so if you make it at the part where you add water to the protein powder, add around 200 milliliters, but a bit at a time. But if your protein has great mixability, it doesn't really matter. So about 200 milliliters, or maybe just cook it a bit less so it doesn't absorb all of the liquid. And I like my rice pudding a bit more, how to say it, with a bit more liquid. I want you to see from the inside. Here it is. Now, I'm starving. That's fucking delicious. I'm not just saying it. Seriously, you gotta give this a try. I don't like cinnamon. You know that. You know that perfectly. The cinnamon here, with this cookies and cream flavor added and the toffee, it complements it so well. Of course, this is a big serving of rice pudding. I think it has around 100 grams of carbs and 30 grams of protein. You can add more protein powder, a bit less rice, just adjust it by your goals. I'm impressed with myself. I've done this before, haven't done it recently. I should. Time to start prepping the last meal for the day. let's make banitsa. Instead of the regular sheets, I'm gonna use the lavash. We have 8 sheets. I'm gonna use 400 grams of quark, eggs, maybe a little bit of egg whites, and just salt. First thing we're gonna do is start with our quark mixture. In total, it will be 400 grams. And I just realized I made a mistake. No problemo. So I said 400 grams, but I guess it is more like 550. That's fine. What I forgot is that I have to whisk the eggs, and with the quark it's not gonna happen. 3 whole eggs. About 50 milliliters of egg whites. A little bit of salt and whisk it up. Take the quark, we add the eggs and mix till we get to a semi-homogeneous consistency. Something like this. Now, all we have to do, we take our lavash, start spreading from the mixture inside. We roll it up and place in the pan. We just repeat everything with all the sheets. So we are done with the wraps, and we have a bit of mixture that I'm gonna place on top. I forgot to say that, but preheat the oven to about 200 degrees, and we're gonna bake for I don't know how long, just until it gets golden brown. So this is the before. And here is the after. There you have it, guys. Protein banitsa. Gonna leave it cool down, slice it. Actually, I have to make a salad first, which is pretty special. And after that, we're gonna give you a taste test. Me, my brother, and our best friend. The last recipe for the day, we're gonna need salt, cucumbers, grater, fat-free Bulgarian yogurt, bit of vinegar. Originally you're supposed to use real garlic. I don't really use garlic that regularly, so I'm just gonna add garlic powder, which I do use. I think that's it. It's a pretty simple recipe. First I'm gonna grate the cucumbers. Actually, there was a debate about should you grate the cucumber or you have to cut it into cubes. I'm definitely team grated. Салата без краставици е сигурно някаква салата, която няма нужда от краставици. И сигурно дори не е Tarator. We add the whole container of the yogurt, 400 grams. We add water. For this quantity, probably 3 cups. As said, this is a cold cucumber soup. We eat it for a salad. Salt, bit of vinegar, and garlic powder. We just mix, and the salad is done. There you have it. I want to give you a quick taste test with my brother and our friend. This just happens to be our cousin as well. So we have the banitsa. We have some sirenki. Solenki. Tarator. As I said, the concept of the video was to show you some macro-friendlier option or a more macro-friendly way to prepare some Bulgarian dishes. First, we're gonna try the Tarator or the banitsa.
The Tarator.
Okay.
I like it more chopped, and this is grated.
He's from the other side, from
But
the dark side.
I'm still going to try.
Tastes like Tarator.
Yeah, that's good.
Maybe.
I was gonna say.
You're gonna say it needs salt.
It needs salt, oil, and also
Yeah. In the original
a little
recipe, you
bit
have
more-
to have oil.
yeah,
There's
more milk.
there's a fresh spice that you have to chop, but usually my brother hates it, and now apparently he doesn't hate.
No. I've always loved it.
I'm gonna put it on the screen here.
It tastes like water, milk, and cucumber. It tastes like you would expect.
Salt and vinegar.
Usually you can add garlic. You can also use...
As I said, I used garlic powder because we don't really use garlic here.
You can use oreji.
Yeah, actually you have to have oreji.
Walnuts.
Yeah, walnuts. Let's try the banitsa.
It's close to Banitsa's taste. Yeah, because of the, what do you call that bread?
No, it's not because of that. It's because it doesn't have cheese. I like it.
It's good.
In my opinion, tastes super good. Maybe you want to add a bit more salt. I love it. That's why I made it, but I don't know about them. Of course, he's gonna hate on me.
Of course, you need to add cheese. This really resembles milk banitsa.
Yes.
But it's drier. I think it's too dry, but it still does taste something like banitsa, despite the fact that he hasn't used.
You say the banitsa is dry. Take a bite. Take a sip. No! What? Okay, guys, we're gonna enjoy our meal. Our friend is gonna be our new
Neighbor.
not neighbor.
I know.
Roommate.
Oh yeah, he's our new roommate. And
When the English is not your game.
when your English is not your game. When your English
Yeah. We're from Bulgaria.
when your English game is not strong. I don't know. Ow. Okay,
We're not talking about
Shut-
full out game. I'm really hungry, so thank you for watching the video and see you next time.
Click subscribe, subscribe.
And don't forget to ring the bell, because when Ilan uploads, it's rare, but it's good.
Бъдещ министър-председател и президент на
That's it, guys. Hope you enjoyed the video. I'm gonna end it here. I showed you quite a few recipes. I think they are super delicious. And my brother, he said, "Oh, the banitsa is average." He ate 6 pieces. So about the Tarator, he had 3 bowlfuls. It was delicious. We are probably gonna have some popcorn, watch a movie a bit later, but that's not exactly Balkan. We should have gotten like packets of sunflower seeds, and that's something that all Balkan people do. I just want to show you a more bodybuilding friendly part of our culture. Yes, they are not legit, they are not exactly as per recipe. If you want that, there's plenty of links online so you can test the real thing. Yes, it tastes better, but my alternatives still pretty good in my opinion. I'm sorry for not uploading for so long. Next week I have to upload the video, which is a taste test that I did a while back with my brother with some Austrian snacks sent from my friend Nini. So stay tuned for that video with my brother. It is long time overdue. I'm sorry about that. With that said, see you in the next one.